mistake, but like you said, these two players are in winner side, so they've got a little bit of leeway. What a fadeaway to start things off.
Yeah, right. Immediately pick up off the bomb. Should be making our way over to the corner as well. Also, just a reminder, all of these matches in the top 8 are going to be first to 3. So we got a lot of time for character swaps, a lot of time to, really download your opponent. But I don't know, Salty rapidly losing a little bit of time on the clock here and even more HP for it.
Indeed. Risky shields, especially with Carmine's got the grab super. What an insane dash there. Getting out of the pinwheel and gets the side swap as well. Oh, but can't get the OTG. Unfortunate.
Yeah, a little drop on the end of their CS just to assess the situation, see if we catch out a throw attack or green shield, but still chilling here. Caught out with the Tatsu. Big pickup in the corner. And you have 200 behind. No, Salty! Could have just gone for AVIW to close it out, but it's all good. Now, out for the scramble, we get the throw and 200 meter going into the second round.
Oh, there's no shot. Oh, no. Salty was too good for this game. Those reactions on the creep was insane. I'm surprised Carmine could block there. Defiant the laws of the mechanics and getting away with that.
That's what I'm saying. Caught out there. You had the game plan ready. Said 200 behind it. Let me throw out the fireball. See what happens. But seeing what's happening with this shield, the low getting caught out with the charge overhead. This should be Defi. Cleanly tying it back up. Spend the 100 meter just to make sure you got it. There we go.
Yeah, didn't want to leave anything on the table. Especially when he kind of got given that round, right? Big call out, and Salty kind of in the back foot there because they spent 200 to get punished, basically. So now they've got to start this matchup from scratch. Starting off with the nut punches, and he gets to start swapping. He's going to drop it this time. No, Salty completes it. Ends it with the steer and the 6 shimmy there. This is going to be a grip of damage there.
Yeah, should be able to end it in ABIW to cash out. I don't think it's going to quite be able to kill, but it's going to put Carmine on, one-touch situation here. Not going to be able to seal out the cycle after, unless we go for, concentrate after IW. I think we can, but yeah, we're just looking to close it out. One more touch.
Try to check him with this 5A. I respect here. Drop here. Defiant. Try to go for his own shimmy. Nice dash block there from Salt. But now he's got to get through the enormous buttons here from Carmine.
There you go. Charge on the normal. That's the catch on the dash block. All right, CS. Fireball. Scary.
Oh, Tatsu. Weapon B version. The trade, and there's not enough. He's literally on the focus sash here.
Kept the pressure on with the EX Fireball. 2A. Closes out that first game.
Mr. Martial Arts. You can't beat it. Can't move when he's doing it.
Yeah, keep it simple. Yep. Left jab, right jab, and now we're heading into game number 2. And I mean, Defi, like we mentioned before, right, said, all right, this matchup against Akatsuki, not the greatest for Carmine, but once we were able to get that turn, right, so difficult to try and get out. You're spaced out, bam, we make our way back in with the puddle and all that pressure behind it. Speaking of, make our way in with the round start assault.
Yeah, great start here from Defiant. Cool position, TK pin. Ooh, pinwheel. Yeah. The grid has been broken. This is not looking good for Salty this round. He's not going to die, but he's got such an uphill battle. No grids. Almost Celestial on the Defiant side as well. He won't even need to use this. I think he's going to be dead here. Yeah. What a round.
Yeah, I like the little micro wait after the CS says, all right, you're so low health. Let me wait out to make sure I have all the meter going into round number 2. That's the immediate blood rage just to try and lock you down. Doesn't get too much off it, though, and another straight hit, too.
Okay, couldn't end it. But pressed it there in a dash block. CS throws him back into his own puddle. Ooh, trying to take his turn after the Tatsu, but no bueno. Drops the combo, Salty unlucky.
Ooh. Blood rain on the other side. Increase the jump back out here. 6B.
How did he escape that?
I was going to say, if we got a full conversion, full screen off that'd be a little evil. But 1700 for, dropping that EX all the way across the screen. Not too bad. Roll right through the EX Fireball. Nah, no way. The run up backdash shimmy on the VO should be able to kill. You got ABIW.
That should be enough, right? Ooh,
still not enough though.
Oh, he gets the overhead, but he doesn't get the confirm. Careful with the shield. Or counter hit. Tried to do something after the shield, but wasn't quick enough. Making it 1-1 here.
Fine. Tied up one apiece, but still heading back on into it. No swap on the Carmine. Still believing in it. And I mean, from that previous round, right? All you need is just that one turn to be able to seal it out.
Charge fireball, gets shielded. Going for the Makoto kicks. Oh, the tattoo into weight gets a whiff punish. Knocking away, and he gets a 5A from nowhere. Oh, he misses the fireball confirmed. Had to block. The creeping edge puts himself back in the corner. Tried to creeping it out to rectify the mistake. Oh no, the drops again. So he could have finished it, but I think they should be able to finish it here without stepping bar as well. Even better ending there. Go.
Yeah, Tatsu to end it. 200 meter for Salty right now. Just gonna 3D right on through. Oh, tries to go for the shield. Scared when you have the CS behind it, but no punish. Running for the throw. Oh, still able to seal out the cycle though. CS into the command grab.
Tap, goes for the overhead. Nice block. Oh, and he gets a counter there as well. Bit better on the frame advantage. Dash on the 2B. Defiant gonna be able to get a lot of damage here if combos were going to be completed. They're not. I think it's a nice pickup afterwards. There we go. That's the enemy we wanted last time.
Oh, roll through. I like the backdash though, just to make sure you don't get escape.
It's a round start. Chasing with the tattoo. Just out of range. Dash up to A. Gonna be a bit of scaling, but screen carry still there.
Ooh, double J6Z, just trying to put up the wall. DO, you just be able to extend the combo. ABIW. Make the most of the meter that you got left. I agree.
Misses the throw there. Yep, put the lightning on him. Oh my gosh, martial arts. Yeah, he doesn't want any of it. CS to get out of there. Not blocking any of these things with a dash block. Oh, tried to backdash. You can backdash that, but I think Goku just did it a little bit too early.
Yeah, I think so. Trying to be a little squirrely around that blood rain, but that's what happens, right? The double 6B, you're just like, all right, I have so much health. You have barely any, so I'm going to force you to make your way on in. But that EX seals out a second game for Defi here.
Yeah, back and forth. The Carmine, I think other than the drops, they're both playing really well. But I feel Carmine just gets a little bit more in terms of pressure and presence when you drop a combo to catch me.
Ooh, there we go. Tries to run up for the assault. Just runs right under though.
Oh, Carmine buttons. Combo again. Oh, didn't get punished for that. Oh my gosh, absolutely smoked the fireball. Crazy jumping there from Carmine.
Oh, there we go. Tech out of the corner. Still got the puddle right behind. Run up for the blood rain. Ooh, caught out. Counter hit 5A. Just left just enough of a gap there for you to try and match through. Once again, TK Assault tries to make your way on over. Caught up with the 2B. Oop, all right. No. Okay, delay on the double bomb. Just walk out. Try and make sure you're covering as much space.
And I think that's what he's looking for. The veil off gets absolutely smoked. TK keeping the pressure up. Puddle's going to explode. And there's the thrust. Uh-oh. This could be the turnaround.
Speaking of, turn around with the side swap here. Back up against the corner. Still 200 meter to your name, but I don't know. Now you're back up against the wall. We're going for the double shimmy. Finally, just walk up for the tick throw.
Yep, that's it. Laugh at him, Carmine.
There we go. That's going to be Defi sealing it out 3-1, sending Salty down into the loser's side. And, you know, matchup be damned, just so strong on the Carmine, right? Going into UNI 2, definitely got a lot of consistency and quality of life buffs going on into it. And we were seeing a lot of shimmies coming out from Salty, but even more coming out from Defi, right? Baited out that VO to seal out the game as well, and then also throughout previous rounds as well. So, Defi moving on to winners finals.
and pretending I'm playing neutral. So yeah, he seems like a character that I definitely want to play. I'm not too fun on set play, but it's part of the toolkit, and I'd be silly not to use it, right? Putting the pinwheel on someone, kind of like Carmine's, but I'd say a little bit more potent because you can aim it more precise onto your opponent.
Yeah, it's evil, right? You can have it, on the ground to, really just threaten them for some float mix-ups. You can also put it in the sky so they can't jump out, and then also threaten, strike, throw as well. One of the weaknesses is that Kuan throwing out those needles and the pillar follow-ups, right, can bleed grid, from the full screen if your opponent is smart about putting out those shields. But of course, you have ways to try and trip them up as well. Float, going into the slide to try and catch out any shield attempts. But we're going to see how that works out here heading into game number 1 of Losers Top 8, Masoma versus Toast.
Ooh, early flash kick getting baited there. Toast, what have you got? At least going to get a corner carry. That's nice. And another one. You know what? The second one was never going to get blocked in that situation. Let's be real.
Exactly. No one thinks we're going to do it twice in a row, right? Round start, you block it. You think your opponent has that respect, but Masoma has been through this rodeo once or twice before, so going to let the double BDP rock, and is also going to side swap here. You think, oh, okay, surely they're going to stay same side to have my back up against the wall. Still catches you out with the cross up here. Caught out with the needle for the full confirm too.
Oh, goes Oki. Thrust. Yeah, didn't want to have to guess high-low there. Could have been blocked. Was very, very risky, but paid off in the end. Spending that bar, saving their life. CS though on Soma's side, how are they going to use it, or they're just going to hold on to it and be greedy?
Yeah, Toast here just waiting out for the cycle, trying to get the CS back up. Maybe caught on a dash block there, and right before the CS is available, no cycle for you. We end it for round number 1.
And I honestly think that CS was just I just want the bar for this. And then he was like, oh, that hit. Okay, cool. Say less. Oh my beer, let me slide in there and get that confirmed. Double overhead gets blocked though. Toast is not out quite yet. Ooh, Savage 2B there, but wasn't ready for the confirm.
Yeah, you got the high shield on the jump in, but didn't believe in the hit right after. Float right above your face, and then finally goes for the throw. So there we go. DP finds this mark, but the B flash kick coming out from Masoma does not do the same.
6-6 just gives it up for the pressure. CS couldn't whiff punish, wasn't ready for it. I like the idea. Oh, no free CO DP there. Kind of kill question mark?
Yeah, no CS for some extra meters, so we're just going to spend the 100, make sure that we get the setup, and we go to float into low. It's first game over to Masoma. Also, just a disclaimer, I'm sure you guys have seen this name, time and time again already, has been rocking Bernkastel in these brackets. That is Masoma, just as a heads up for people tuning in.
Cool. I was definitely confused. I heard you say Masoma, so I was like, I'm going with what Jay says. Jay has he's never led me astray before.
Yeah, not yet I haven't at least, but I think Bernkastel is like an Umi Neko reference if I'm not mistaken. But either way, game number 2, let's head on into it. See if Toast can swap up the story here. Caught out, trying to dash block right on in. You were just about to make your way in, but still, that's the pillar to stop your approach.
The classic. Oh, fly into low. Keeping it pretty simple here. Not scared of the DP so far. Let's see if he puts that into the back of his mind with this pinwheel. Creeping edge, nearly caught it there.
Yeah.
Oh, flash into block stun. Nice.
Yeah, so that's fine for the side swap, even though it didn't actually hit, but it is VO to reset the situation. Spend all the meter just to make sure you can try and bring this round back, but there's a lot of health to try and work through on Masoma's side.
True. CS will definitely help. Never mind, it's not going to help in that situation because once you get hit, CS will not save you. The scramble, I say it's a scramble. It's probably not. It's probably a calculated button press. The difference between a mash and an abare. But when you got a life lead like that, you know what? Stick out a normal, see what happens.
All right, air tech into the corner. ADP EX. Yeah.
Ooh. I think that confirmed. That was clean. Oh my gosh.
Nah, you tried to throw out the fireball, said no, stay right over there. We get caught out. It's the fireball war here, and now Toast brings you back on into the corner.
Yes, very interesting interactions between the two fireballs, like you're saying. Having the pillar like that, or the vertical one from Kyomar, and then the shockwave from Hyde. Let's see if they're going to get another chance to do it again. They're point blank in front. There's the thrust. Oh, closing the gap. What is going on? This is like an anime episode. What?
Bro, passing by like ships in the night. The dash normal just barely kept you out of range of the TP, and now Toast puts a round on the board. Oh my god. All right, that was close, I gotta say.
Oh, another fireball being brought out on display. A new one from Hyde there. Wow, what a delayed flash kick. But said it with their chest.
No delay on that one. Said, nah, I'm gonna let it rock.
Look at the grid as well. Rewarded for the risky plays.
Bro, this is what I get for earlier saying like, yeah, if you shield the needle and shield the pillar, you really bleed a lot of grid. But I think Toast, you know, not too keen on trying to take that risk. We've seen enough TP to try and catch that out, that, you know, not feeling too comfortable making such a big read to try and win that grid war. But still, look at how much grid we have after getting opened up twice.
War on. Right, he's winning right now. Oh, no TK fireball. We're going to do it just after the red car. There's the gap and there's the flash kick. This is such a sick fireball war. Oh! The classic Hyde 5A.
Yeah, just run up into it a little bit slower than other 5As, but definitely you are you're trading a little bit of speed for a lot of range, especially spaced out in that corner. Toast puts a game on the board here to try and tie it up, and it's interesting we were talking about like, oh yeah, the fireballs, you know, you can just get so much free grid, quote unquote, you know, by shielding them at the full screen. But what we saw from Toast right at the end there, right, fireball, run up, and then at that awkward mid-screen range, finally calling it out and is able to tie it back up. So heading into game number 3.
Yeah, I think that's where the quote-unquote Street Fighter element of this comes to. It's like, yeah, all these characters have really insane things from full screen or half screen, but a well-timed assault or well-timed creep and edge or a dash can stop all of that. And that's the same concept in most fighting games, to get around projectiles or long limbs. And another concept is mashing, but if it works, we definitely call it Abare.
Abare is just mashing when it finally works out, right? There we go. Tries the overhead.
Oh, the whiff on the 2DJ, and he's going to take a lot of damage here. And he's going to have to take the corner as well. Unfortunate.
Yeah, made your way on now. Definitely with the strong Oki setup with the disc as well. Goes for the empty low.
Try the 2B. Try the 2B, and now you're going to perish. As long as there's no drops here. Yeah, flash kick extensions. My kind of combos. CS as well for that little bit of grid going into the next round. Clean stuff from Misona.
Yeah, we're healthy on the meter here right now. You know, tried the 2B, but instead you got brought down to 0 HP. But Toast still fights back here, 200 meter to their name.
Yep, shockwave with the fireball, keep them pinned down as long as possible. Noticing that Misoma's not committing to shielding, even though, look at the grid, it was in their favor until they spent a little bit of it. That's unblockable, by the way. Like, anything in the air into low, it's going to take like at least a week of someone labbing how to block that.
That's what I'm saying, right? Even if you know of the option, if you really haven't put in a lot of active practice to trying to react to it, speaking of, just going to go right on in with the empty float, reacting to the guard thrust. Now it's a full punish. Can we kill with ABIW? I think it's going to be close. Should be able to kill, though.
I think it's dead. That is a breakdown. And yeah, like we was talking about, this is like, maybe you've not been playing games for that long, but this is kind of like decades of muscle memory that you have to fight against. If someone goes up in the air, you stand block. Like every game, maybe like bar 1 or 2. The only other game I know is Skullgirls that has that. But every other game has taught you to, when someone jumps, you stand block.
Yeah.
Here, you've got Kyon and Bakua who can do that.
Yeah, they leave the ground and then they have these really fast, you know, technically reactable, but especially with so many other things on your brain, so hard to, you know, keep open on the mental stack with these quick lows. But heading into game number 4, let's see if Toast can tie it back up once again.
Yeah, clean dash blocking so far. Ooh, until there wasn't a dash block, but gets the punish for throw attempt. Oh, no extension, no.
All right, get a little bit of focus. Still not able to seal out the cycle, though, so Air Needle gets a soft knockdown.
He stands for don't press. Oh, the quick shimmy mid-screen, yep. And 5B hits twice, so it's really easy to confirm.
Yeah. Got a lot of time to try and confirm here. Fireball into the leap. CS gets BDP'd.
This guys get over the Hyde fireball. Driving them fireballs of their own. CS, a lot of concentration here. Players are focused. A lot of money on the line.
Trying to lock in, trying to focus up. Once again, this is the loser's side, right? So trying to fight for that opportunity to get a piece of that $1,000 pie. Run up for the delay 2A.
Nice confirm with the counter hit there. Toast. Definitely sharp with it. Just like his blade, but needs to find a, a sustainable way to get in. There's a lot of risk trying to get around the pins, but you know what? The air-to-air was clean. Here we go. Corner combo, doing a lot of damage, and this is going to be a CS setup. Ooh.
Here we go. ADP EX with a full confirm. Do we get the side swap as well? Indeed, we do. Off of the TP.
Ooh, no pin.
CS low shield. Didn't see the red miss, so wasn't sure exactly what was going to go on. EX disc once again. Just tap on the dome with the overhead.
Yeah, saw a sneaky little shield here from Toast. There's another one. Like you said, just going for the mids and trying to get some grid where they can. But the war has been won. Masona, where's the CS? Oh, we might not see it. There it is. Ooh.
Yeah, you got the meter to seal it out too. I don't even think you need to spend it though. Off of the slide. Now it's set. Point for Masoma.
Oh, aggressive round start. Find some inner demons there. Big, massive assault whiff. But again, with those kind of normals, throw it out and see what hits.
Yeah, exactly. Tried to go for the backdash there. It's a great backdash for shimmying in the corner, but as far as actual retreating movement, not the farthest one in the game, but still able to escape the corner off of the dash normal ender. EX projectile. Ooh.
Flash to cool. Oh, this character's so good. Like, I need to start practicing tonight. What a confirm. That's it. That's GG. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
IW, right?
Yeah, I'm wondering if we could have killed just by going straight into the ABIW, but instead, Masoma playing with their fruit a little bit here, trying to kill you with the needle, gradually chipping away at the health. The chip damage is too much.
Oh, the pillar projectile nullifying that shockwave, just misses. You need to stop. Worry about the startup. It's actually mad too quick. I was thinking, surely there's going to be some sort of 6-6 move coming out from high to try and beat the projectile, but I would have been incorrect in guessing too, because that pin is super, super fast. It's pretty hard getting around Thanatos a lot of the time. But saying that, I think Phonon's got insane screen control. I think it's hard to say when you've got characters like Gordo and Kyon, what we've seen. But I feel with hers, the reverse beats are really awkward to fight against. And then she's got the whole fireball from the ground or in the air, and then the pillar that can come out half screen. It's not just the normals, it's the special cancels from the normals that are really difficult to fight against, I'd say.
Yeah, she can be super tricky, especially, I think it's 6FF that is the follow-ups where she can leap in and do a really quick overhead as well. Obviously, no low option off it. So if you recognize it, and I'm sure Mario will, it's not a high-low situation, but still, so many of these ways to try and swap up what you think the zoner is going to do. We have the full screen normals, but we also have a way to pull up. And game number 1, right? What I hear about LuFL is he is a aggressive Phonon, right? Trying to make use of the controlled chaos. So we haven't even seen any backwards movement from LuFL, just keeping the pressure on.
Yeah, unrelenting swinging, but now he's going to be on the other side with Wagner, Wonder Woman cosplayer. The side swap. Oh no, got the combo of the OTG. Saw the red mist. Saw the red flames as well.
Yeah, right? And trying to set up the geyser here. Oh, big bait on the VLU. Did not want to block in. Mario, familiar with the habit. You got more than enough meter to kill. Hopefully you don't have to spend the 100, but either way, not too bad. Even if you do. There we go.
Yeah, great damage there for Mario's Wagner. Ooh, and the walk back didn't look like much, but it paid off dividends because now they get a grid break as well after the jumping. Going low, gonna take Phone onto the corner here, fire pillar, and just does the jump back to keep them there. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, charge the FF for the overhead here, catches out the low shield. LuFL trying to be a little too active on the defense for his own good. Now we're getting rebeated up in the corner here.
Ooh, the dash block. Unlucky because Phone wasn't there. Jumps out the corner and gets a combo of their own.
Here we go, caught up in the corner once again. Side swap. LuFL still needs a couple more good hits, even after this one, to be able to kill Mario. But yeah, especially off the awkward tech in the corner.
Clean dash block there. Super crucial. Try and make their way in. Uh-oh. Jay, one overhead? Never mind.
The punish! Mario, all right, you let the chance for victory slip out of your hands, but LuFL did the same. Now we're even on it, but there we go. The dash normal low takes the first game for Mario. Dude, that was so... Back and forth feels a little too generous, right? We saw a couple crucial drops that would have been able to end the round a little bit earlier there, but especially off the scramble, they're like, all right, hands a little bit sweaty here. Let's hang out in the lobby, recompose ourselves, take a deep breath before we head into game number 2.
100%. FR. You have to do that, especially because when I'm in situations like this, or the big money tournaments I've entered, in my mind, like that dropped a punish opportunity, I literally hear Sonic rings bounce everywhere because that's the money that I fumbled. That's the drop. So luckily they, kept the composure, finished it, but went back to the select and, took about 10 seconds, but that's all it can take to regain your mental.
Exactly. You can't let it get in the brain. You got to be able to clear the mental as we head into game number 2. See if we can tie it back up here. Did Nightbot just ban stream elements? Dude, the war of the AI is going on in the chat here, and the war of Zoner versus Rushdown going on right now. Mario finds the hit to try and tie up this HP.
Both these wars, we win as humans and spectators. Oh, there's a whiff. No punish, though. I mean, you never expect Ronan to whiff. That's the actual issue.
Yep. The move just goes so far, you're assuming each and every one of them is going to hit. So when your shield does not find the mark, you're like, huh?
Nani? Oh, pillow TG. Straight back in there.
Damn. TK Fireball jumps on over to the other side. LuFL keeping the pressure on to take round 1.
Yo, starting with violence. Gets the install as well.
Yep.
Gonna be able to put Mario in the corner here.
Dude, the enhanced fireballs just sound so crazy. Do you hear the hit sound? Also able to get a full confirm once again. Should be a clean 4K.
Yeah, the dubstep sound effect. Those are definitely fireballs. Oh, gets the side switch. This could be the turnaround Mario needs.
Damn.
IW.
Yeah, tired of the fireballs. Now we got the fire pillar doubled up on the buffs right now, trying to go for a rebeat, bait out a shield. But now, I was gonna say LuFL playing a little bit more defensive in this corner, not trying to go for anything crazy like a shield, but stood up a little bit too early and caught up by the 2A.
But the meter is on LuFL side still. Oh my god. That was clean. I'm sure the CS was coming out regardless, but visually it looked giga brain.
Yeah, that was evil there, right? You had a little bit of time there off of the whip set. All right, I'm going to CS either way. You see the startup of that IW and you're like, all right, LuFL, it's time to head into round number 3.
Whilst you lose all that bar, and that's the big deal. I mean, it's not making much of a difference to LuFL at the moment because they've nearly got it all back. Ooh.
Here we go, off the EX guys. How do we have 200 still? Where did you get all this meter from, bro? It doesn't matter now because we're going to spend it to tie up the games 1-1.
I feel there needs to be a category in games done quick now for how fast you can build up your meter and put LuFL in there.
Dude, that was the GDQ meter speed. I actually I want to look back at that round at some point and just be like, where the hell did you get 300 meter in 30 seconds? But heading on into it, we're back into game number 3. Mario trying to slow it down a bit.
Yeah, after that round, 100%. I'm definitely trying to slow down the pace. Put some R&B songs in the background, please. Ooh. DP stands for don't press, get off me. And now you've got the quarter position here.
And ended the turn in the shield bash. CS to assess the situation. DP on the red mist. Now we're back down into the corner once again. What are you standing for? Caught out with the counter hit. Maybe trying to 5A, but okay. We're trading hits back and forth.
The best type of games. Extensions, mid-screen, but it doesn't mean you're not in range for my whip. What a criminal button. So you need to rob someone sometimes, so it's going to help, but not in this round, as I think Mario's going to take it. There we go.
Robbery in progress. Robbery stopped. Mario seals out another round here, but yeah, 100 of the meter on both sides here, so pretty even going into it at least. Damn, the immediate VO. You had enough for it. You're like, all right, let me let it rock.
That air-to-air confirm was fantastic there for Mario. And again, going for the fadeaway, knowing they can't really get any real Oki, but they can keep the corner positioning. Shields. Oh, there's a couple of shields there. Need to be careful, especially against Wagner.
Yep. Oof. Ran into it, caught out by the fireball. That secures the cycle for LuFL, but still getting caught out in the corner once again. What are you going to do with CS when you barely have any health left to use it?
Let it rip. Let it rip. And then CS afterwards to get it confirmed. Install activated. But no bar, so it's going to take probably 2 more hits after this.
Yo, the combo kept going so long after the install. I actually did not realize you'd be able to extend it that long. But there we go. The fire extinguished by the pool in the background. Mario pulls up enough meter to be able to kill. And now that's 2-1. Again, we are first to 3, so we still have at least 1 more game for LuFL here. But that was a pretty commanding victory for Mario, I got to say.
Yep. This can be like a clutch situation as well, because normally loser sides in this part of the bracket is only first to 2. So let's see if it makes a difference, it being first to 3. Is this the kind of opportunity given for the comeback, or is it just another stepping stone, another day in the office for Mario?
Yeah, exactly. We have a little bit more time to go for the comeback here, but, you know, the question here is, right, is LuFL someone who benefits from more of these games to try and get that download, adapts well to his opponent's, you know, kind of situations here, or is the aggressive Phonon, you know, getting a little bit downloaded by Mario, right? Even though we're heading into game number 4, still consistent with it, able to keep you locked down.
Rip shield didn't get punished. Oh my gosh, the back of your neck. Please protect it.
Caught up on the back. Creeping edge allows you to escape. It's all good. We got 2, 3, 6, 8 to escape once again. The revolving door of the corner. Caught up with the dash normal.
Yes. CS throw has been taken. Oh yeah, that's 8 frames of pain you have to endure. And then a throw of their own. Mario, 1 round away from taking it over LuFL in losers.
Dude, with all the particle effects, you were still able to realize the green shield there. That was evil. Coming out from Mario. On set point. Still whiff on the dive kick means a full punish for LuFL.
Alright, the whip is in full effect. Oh, assault into low. Good blocks there from Mario. The shields are coming out. Don't want to get too confident. It's not over quite yet, but this combo is going to do a lot of mental damage, I feel, if anything, to LuFL.
Got out with the 5B. LuFL trying to be a little bit too squirrely with the approach. Still, IW not quite going to be able to kill, but sword buff. 1 touch. Gas per game off the dash normal. We're jumping back.
Install, fireball, ground, everything. The pollution on the screen right now. Absolute clattering of offense. Ooh. What block?
ACS, scary.
Oh no! The spacing was immaculate there for Mario. Not sure if it's intentional. I know it's just the reel back from that move, but making the veil off go astray. And Mario does take it 3-1. Even though it's 3-1, it was definitely close. Definitely close.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you were stuck up in the corner for so long. In those first couple of games, right, we were seeing LuFL be a little bit more aggressive on the defense, right? Immediately going for lower high shield, immediately trying to jump out. Then as the set kind of progressed, we're saying, okay, maybe you got to wait it out a little bit, down back for a little while, and then I'll be a little bit more aggressive on the defensive options, but still able to match that kind of cadence, right? Mario immediately knows to bait out that VO and is able to seal that out 3-1 to move on to the next round of losers against Salty Goku.
Even though it's a level higher than them.
Exactly. And I know for those of you, I'm sure there are a bunch of Strive players in the stream as well, myself included. Sometimes you'll see like run up 5D, you know, to threaten the overhead. They are seeing go into low. I'm like, me personally, I didn't even react to the overhead, so I'm not getting hit there. But you're good enough that you're getting caught out. And speaking of, we got some amazing players headed up to the stand here for winners finals. We got Defi versus BigBlack.
All right. See what the round start is. That's going to tell so much of the matchup, and they both play fairly tentative, just not dashing away, but just walking back to see what the other player's motive is. And the motive right now is to put them in the silk and set them up, I'm guessing.
Ooh, yeah, especially with the grid behind it. Doesn't go for the EX Weboki here, just waiting for a little bit more meter. Does give Defi the opportunity to fight back out here with the falling button. Ooh, and Ryzen Esports stopping on by with the raid. Thank you very much. You're just in time for winners finals. Again, we got BigBlack on the Byakuya, and Defi kind of switching it up here. We just mentioned the Kuon character pick, you know, knows so much of the Uni 2 cast.
Yeah, it's insane that you can retain all of that into your mind, because there's not many B&Bs that are universal in this game.
No.
So being able to swap in a top 8 for a K on a whim like this does show a lot of gusto in Defiant, but it's not going to help you take out BigBlack as he does finish it off and get that round on the board for himself.
Here we go. Like you were saying, a lot of confidence to pick the Kuan, a lot of confidence to immediately go for that round start assault. Gives you a little bit of that grid, and also a lot of times, right, we've been seeing BigBlack play so defensive on the round start, right? Walk back, backdash. So if you're going to be able to take that space, you might as well. And another opening for Defi.
Ooh, same side, only the single overhead this time. Shield in here from BigBlack. He's confident, knows the patterns on the pinball. That's easy. Double over gets blocked. Oh, but the mid, after all of that, Jay, it was the mid.
And it was the run-up throw, too. Dude, you shielded like 5 hits of the pinwheel. You're like, all right, cool. I have Celestial. It's like guaranteed. As soon as I get out of this corner, I'm big chilling. But you got to escape first, right? And now we have to try and seal it out. Round number 3, 200 meter for BigBlack, but first hit goes over to Defi again.
Yeah, they're going to get that corner position in as well. And if they get hit here, we're going to probably see some flash kick routes, but has to go for a throw. Doesn't get a clean hit. BigBlack has been blocking for a hot minute, and there we go. Fight back. Swing.
CS, assess the situation. I mean, you have 200, right? But even with the red mist, you don't really want to risk the 2-6C. It's a relatively slow startup reversal, so playing super passive in the corner right now.
Oh yeah, this is a game of Tetris. All the blocks here from BigBlack, but he gets out. Oh, what a tech, and he goes for the dash throw. That is mental assassination there. Yeah, that is such a hard thing to be ready for in those clutch minutes. Like when you've been blocking for half an hour to go, oh, you take my throw, you'd be like, guess I'm blocking for another half hour, and went straight for their own throw. Good stuff there from Defiant with the character change, like you said. Like I couldn't tell that this wasn't their main character. They're so good, efficient with the characters they're shown on screen. This and the Carmine that we saw earlier.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, you know, I'm sure Defi has run a ton of sets with Masoma as well, right? So even before they were actively practicing the character, I'm sure they were picking up a little bit of the tech as they went along, just playing against it. But game number 2, doing a really good job of keeping you out with the needles. You know, a lot of times we're seeing BigBlack, you know, really commit to a lot of these shields, and seeing multiple times where they get Celestial, but they're so focused on the grid that Defi is just able to run up and open you up anyway.
Yeah, speaking of getting opened up, something rare is a Assault 6C hitting raw. Saw that from Defiant. Won't be able to kill here, but he's going to get the classic knockdown. Yep, pinwheel pushes him into it. I play on hitbox, and that hit center. I'm telling you right now, that was not a left right, that was definitely center. Ooh.
All right, double air needle. You don't have any help to your name. Chip damage obviously isn't going to be able to kill in Uni 2, but so scary off of any float mix. We go for delay low.
So potent. It's so simple, but yet so potent. Just putting you in block stand and going for a float. Can't punish the bison slide. It went for a third one, another one. DJ Khaled, I'm going to take royalties from you for that one.
Oh, you're suffering from success right now. If the run-up assault worked once, it worked twice. Let's do it a third time. And now we got Needle CS. Once again, just float back, caught you trying to mash back out.
Oh my gosh, teleport behind the pin. You are in sleep paralysis. You're not in block stun, but couldn't move in the death zone. Here we go. The overhead, it was 2 anyway. The first one didn't get blocked. Oh, this is going to be it. But can BigBlack get out and utilize this meter?
What did we try and go for there? I saw the red mist in the air. I have to assume that was like a rising JA to try and escape and catch out a float, but no, instead, Defi stays right on the ground, brings you back down to earth, and now it's 2-0 in winners finals.
And the character has been locked in. BigBlack not going for the shield guy. Sticking with the webs, and we've not seen much. I mean, we haven't really seen BigBlack get his game plan started with the webs, but this could be the moment, Jay.
Yeah, let's see it. You know, off to a strong start. A lot of these round starts, right, have been going in Defi's favor. Stuck up against the corner. Now we're seeing something a little similar, right? Still ended up side swapping, but nice, beautiful catch off the 2B.
Nice confirm there from BigBlack. Oh, the 2A in there as well. Cheeky.
Yep.
Hasn't got it for any EX webs at the moment.
All right, set the disc, allows you to make your way on in. Clean on the cycle for BigBlack, though. Still is a decent amount of time to try and fight it back, but you're bleeding grid every time you try and throw out these needles too, right? Oh!
Can he do this meterless? Probably not.
Can we save? No, I think BigBlack is someone who is fine just spending the meter to make sure you seal it on out. Also with the Vorpal refund, right, only takes the 75, so clean to take that first round.
Yeah, definitely got to watch those pretty pennies because there's a lot at stake. So yeah, looking after your meter might make you get that currency at the end.
Ooh, damn, just float in front of your face like that, but no, we get the punish on landing. Back throw.
Woo. He actually got the whiff punish on the Bison slide. Good stuff here. It seems like BigBlack has woken up considering how the first couple of games have gone.
Yeah, right. Really switching up the momentum right now. Has all the webs just keeping you locked down in the corner right now. You really got to clean out this attic. Clean up the act right now. You have a lot of health to try and bring it back.
Ooh, Bison slide straight into pinwheel's gonna get pretty decent damage here, but no bar on the back of it. Yes, he's gonna keep it fairly simple. Tick throw, can't get any simpler than that.
Yep. Okay, air needle. Play it slow. Any straight confirm should be able to kill BigBlack. Really not a lot of health in tow. CS, but what are you gonna do with it, right? Might as well not even try and spend it.
Speaking of the toes, you can see BigBlack is trying to poke at them, saying, "Oh, I can't see any Yeezys on your feet." Ooh,
do you see the slide? All right, wait up the cycle. CS available. What are you gonna do with it though? Still stuck in the corner. 200 meter to your name, looking for any opportunity to CS reversal, or at least just trying to escape. The stand still right in front of your face, bro. It's the down back standoff.
I don't know about you, but that was that's up there, most insane intensity I've ever seen. There was no buttons pressed for like 5 seconds. Just dash, look at me. What was
bro? He was Myron, bro. He was mocking you all the way over. There we go. Now it's triple web setup. Bounce right back out of the corner. Still got 100 meter in tow, and also the Vorpal available as well.
Oh no!
Oh, no way. No. Surely no way.
Oh, undenied. No. Giveth and taketh away.
No, that is such a heartbreaker. I mean,
run it if they're still playing.
I think so. So I just checked over to the chat. I think Defiant is saying, all right, have the game. It's 2-1 right now. So we're heading into it. It is still 1 game away from Defi sealing out the set. But all right, there we go. We got a little bit of momentum back in BigBlack sales here as we head into game number 4.
All right, time to divide, but not the connection. Please don't divide the connection, Uni.
Yeah, please let that one stay intact here, but let the float just keep you right on in the skies. Block on the overhead, no bait out with the TP low.
Oh, dash throw looking like a Katsuki right now. Blocks down from the webs. Look at the staggerinos. I love it. BigBlack. Pulls. He pulls there.
Yep, we got the ground rev as well.
Ooh, could have got punished way more than that. So BigBlack kind of tempting fate, but got away with it. And this should be good setup here because he's got CS behind it as well.
Yeah, pick up into the web. You got full meter. Might as well go for the EX web Oki. Set the triple. Oos. Wait, oh, backdoor. It wasn't far out enough, so it actually didn't pick up into the web. The scaling wouldn't have mattered. You just needed the pickup into the spider jail, but no, not quite. Now Defi fights back.
All
right, all good.
I love the energy. That was a vibe check. It's like, yeah, I know you're just gonna try and push my corpse into this pin. I'm just gonna wake up and throw you because you're not pressing any buttons.
Exactly. Ooh, there we go. Slide on through. EX disc. Nothing found.
Oh my gosh. Both players tapping away, seeing what can land.
Back out to the full screen. 2-2C tries to see if we can be preemptive on catching out a needle, but nothing found for the 100 meter.
Oh, and I'm sure BigBlack wanted that to hit so they could CS off of it. But it whiffed. They still got meter to cook up something, but I don't know if it's going to be tasty.
Oh, that was such a scary low shield, right? Able to recover in time off of the overhead, but gradually getting pushed over to the corner. Swings the grid back into your side.
It's going to swing a body into the corner here. That's what BigBlack's going to do. And Soma, what is your option? Maybe creep?
Yeah, set the web coffin. Doesn't show the 3D. Yeah, you got a crouch block, right? You still have the web right overhead. Finally stands back into it. Oh, because we reapplied it to the mid screen. Caught out with the needle pillar.
Couldn't get the confirm for the wall. Oh my, that was unreactable. Please, that dash. CS. Good tech.
Cool throw. Yep. Beat to stay safe. Still scary. BigBlack really wants to tie it up here.
Nice. Dash blocking into the web. Gets thrown again for the trouble. CS1 again. The grid war is all in BigBlack's hands. But the L might be in his hand as well. Oh, it is. And now we're getting a last round again.
All right. Set point for Defi. Wants to try and seal it out here with the EX, but nothing found off of the EX needle. Just playing it slow here. That was a bold 3D from mid-screen, I'll tell you what.
I don't know what they were looking for.
Yeah.
They got away with it though because they didn't get punished. So that's all we need to know, right?
Bro, you're kind of spitting about the Akatsuki double dash, right? It's really giving me that same kind of energy. And now we're standing right behind the web, trying to catch something out with the dash C. Maybe the needle startup, but still clean with the Celestial pickup on BigBlack.
Oh gosh, yeah. If he gets a hit here, it's going to be big damage from BigBlack. Need to be very careful if your name's Defiant.
Yeah, you're fine playing this slow. You have a slight health lead as well, but also just fine keeping up the grid with that Celestial, not spending it for any meter. But now let's see. Used it for the wake up 236C.
Yep, cashes out on the same hand as well. Dash throw. Too strong. Blocking it out. A lot of swords in the face of this young lad. And he hasn't got CS. It's been used though.
Oops. Okay, dash block on the needles. Gotta steal it back. Run up for the 5A.
Clean. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, dropping the 3C. Now it's still scary. Defi has the opportunity to fight back, but no meter available. Run up for the assault. Caught out on the stand tech, and now BigBlack ties it back up 2-2. We're going to final game here, C4.
I don't know if my chest can hold it. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Man. Oh.
Wait a damn minute.
Oh,
all right.
wait, no.
We were thinking maybe it's going to be the... Wait.
That's a different player. That's a different player.
Hold on. Wait. I thought this was the character swap, but yeah, we do still have at least one more game here. You guys can't see it right now. We got... I'm not going to say that username, but we got a rogue Tsurugi pulling up to the lobby. A little bit too early on the draw there. We got at least one more game.
I finished reading the name when you said I'm not saying that name. I totally understand. Yeah.
I was like, oh, who do we? Oh, we don't have them just yet. We do have Defiant versus BigBlack for our final game of winners finals, fighting to see who gets that ticket into the grand finals winners side.
I just want to say real quick, Jay is actually a professional to not read that name out on stream. I just had to put.
I thought about it for a second, but finally stopped myself and stopped in your tracks here with the air needle.
Ooh, that's up 2B. Wants violence, wants that damage. Doesn't want Skating to get away or get in the way of this W. Bro, BigBlack is so good at delaying strings, man. So good.
Yeah, so much respect on that. You're like, okay, he's probably going to end his turn here, so lets you escape out of the corner almost for free off the leap, but there we go. Float mix, double overhead.
Shield on the 2B, feeling confident. Both players dashing up, but BigBlack got hit with a counter hit throw. Soma got the corner, dash up 3C. What an animal. We've probably been doing that for years, to be fair. That's been a pretty prominent move from Boakwa from day one.
Exactly, definitely used to it. Now we got the 3C leading into 3 webs. Caught out with the CS overhead here. Should be able to kill.
Hello? Yeah, Godspeed look at that one.
Me personally, I'm getting opened up. I'll tell you that much.
That was nasty. Off the space and just outside of the projectile range. And the slide.
Ooh. Okay, run up for the assault. Gets a little bit of grid for it. Oh, but it just swings the cycle right in your favor there. Tries to seal it out, but instead the throw tech gives Defi CS.
Oh, yep. Techers. Oh, wasn't ready for the confirm. That's unfortunate. CS on the slide, and he gets thrown. And it was a counter hit. Tried to press the button, creeped all the way out. Oh, that reached.
Bro, creeping edge into the guard thrust, trying to use all the system mechanics, but it's all good. We got 236C. Let the B flash kick rock. Bro. What happened to the game I love? What happened to down backing? What happened to BigBlack's HP? Now we got the CS for the extension.
Not enough. Do you? Yeah, I was about to say. You know what? Close it, clench it, just like my bum cheeks right now. Oh, no side swap. Oh no, he got it. He got it. IW
at 1 HP, you mash on float. You're crazy, BigBlack. I gotta say.
Insane take. Needed that. Survived. CS come with punish. Ooh, who are you chasing? Who are you chasing? Don't jump after me. I'm the boss. You might be BigBlack. I'm big boss. This game is mine.
Oh, trying to sneak in, but Metal Gear Solid caught out with the back throw. 3D brings us back out to the mid screen, but one more. Nah, no way. I was gonna say, don't make it 3.
Some respect, please. The last game, last round. A little bit of respect. Good shield so far. Oh, look at the grid, Jay.
Cha-cha slide. Thought we would go for the EX cancel, so just a little bit of a delay on the back throw. Gets a full whiff, but there we go. Celestial, extra damage coming out here for BigBlack as well. Should be able to confirm clean into the 3-web setup.
In the EU, we call this omelette du damage. Oh, he bet it all. That was $1,000 flash kick.
It really was. Set up the B bubble here. Still has CS and Celestial available. Looking for one more hit. BigBlack really not in a rush to try and use that CS to try and seal out this next grid cycle.
Yeah, very patient with the resources, knowing that he might need it for a rainy day. But I'm looking up and the clouds are turning gray.
At 2-2C, nothing found. Tries to steal a little grid off at 2. Cycle about to turn. You got CS available. What are we going to make of it, Deppy? And on the health.
There's so much red. I don't know if it's swords or backwards blood. Him down. Where's the throw?
Oh my god, we're still able to live it for another Celestial. It's like the 5th one from BigBlack. Speaking of, run up for the 5A. Nothing found off the counter hit, though. Didn't believe in the hit. 10 seconds.
10 seconds. There's no way he doesn't go for a throw. He's actually just a better player than me. I would have cracked literally 2 minutes ago.
Oh, you got the stand shield. Didn't believe in the punish, though. 3 seconds on the clock. BigBlack with the life deficit. Tries to find something, but nothing. Found the webs on the ground. It's winners finals 3-2 off of the timeout for Defiant.
On a timeout. I need to stand up. Hold on, my cheeks.
What happened, chat room? Jesus Christ. Okay.
True, and looks like we have our first set locked in right now. It's going to be between Rennala and Masoma, or Bernkastel, as I know Jay-Su talked about before. But this is actually a run back. They actually played before this top 8, and Rennala was the one who sent Masoma down to losers. So this is going to be really interesting. What I find most interesting about this too is that Kuon likes to play a bit of a zoning game, but you're playing against a true zoner right here with Hilda. So Masoma's going to have to be playing a much more aggressive, not spacing out themselves as much as you see very often against other players.
Yeah, and we can see that right now with Masoma just running in, getting this big combo down, and putting them into this corner, under this mix pressure, spending a lot of this grid to try and get these flight mixes going off. But Hilda is a character that's pretty notorious for struggling to gain grid, so it means it's a lot easier for Masoma to get these to win Portal even with all this flight happening.
Yeah, for sure. And that was a crazy Abari option at the end of that round right there, using that A flash kick right there to keep that pressure going after the CS from Rennala coming out. And now Masoma has such a great lead starting off in this second round as well. Maybe looking to take another perfect, sitting in front of Rennala's face. React with something. Do something to my face. I want to see what you do. Respond to it. React to it. And Masoma back at that full screen, sending out those lasers, keeping Rennala at bay right now.
Yeah, and Rennala keeps getting caught by these giant lasers trying to run their own zoning game, but that combo doesn't get all the way through, and Rennala's able to get that set up, but gets hit out of it, and this should be the round here for Masoma, the game here for Masoma.
And I love that
start there.
Yeah, and I love that 3C option from Masoma at the end of that round right there, because if it hit, you can lead into a very strong combo. But if it doesn't hit, you can just cancel right into, I believe, the C pinwheel, and you can stay plus. It's a true pressure reset. You can't mash in it. You can't reversal out of that. And so whatever situation, it's a favorable situation for Masoma. So I really love that option right there.
I mean, Masoma's just been running this pressure so effectively, and keeps getting these hits. Able to counter hit that again and get this combo, sending them straight into the corner here.
Yeah, and that's another thing too with these floats as well, because a lot of Hilda's normals are very big, have a lot of recovery. So if you whiff them, it can be very deadly. You know, that's just what you expect from a true zoner like Hilda right here. And Masoma right now is just taking complete advantage of those weaknesses right now. Maybe looking to take another perfect here. We're going to spend some meter. No, we're just going to hold on to it. And, you know, I like that option too. Just holding on to it, saving it for the next round. You have so much health to work with. You probably don't even need to spend any meter, as we saw right there.
Now here we've got Rennala getting something started, getting the first hit and getting the pressure started, catching that 3D, which means that Masoma's going to be in this combo for a little bit, taking a lot of damage, and this pressure gets to get started here. Able to 3D out here, and we're back to neutral, but Rennala gets that first hit there again.
Yeah, Rennala right here with the Vorpal Cycle as well. What's really important about having the Vorpal Cycle as Hilda is that you actually gain more meter refund from using your EX moves compared to other characters. So look, Rennala is back at 200 meter. Like, they didn't spend any meter at all. And let me tell you, they spent a lot of meter in that string, in that combo. And that's kind of where that refund comes into play and where Hilda can really snowball if you let her win the Vorpal Cycles.
And that EX started putting down about 4k damage, means Masoma's really in a lot of trouble here, but able to get out of there, and gets caught though, and now sent back to this corner at full screen, gonna have to deal with the Hilda zoning.
All right, well, Rennala here taking a first game right now. We are even up 1-1. It was looking really scary at the start of that game right there in game number 2, but Rennala holding it together, bringing it back, and Rennala has beaten Masoma before. Like I said, Rennala was the one who sent Masoma down to losers, so it just makes sense that Rennala is able to even up the game, but we'll see who takes the advantage now. Remember, it is always a first to 3 if you've been watching the stream so far, or if you're just tuning in, it's all first to 3, so it's not set point just yet.
Yeah, but these matches have been so swingy where there's been 3 perfects out of 5 games played. So it's really just whoever starts winning really wins.
A good combo right here. Get the rain set up. Oh, tries to go for the overhead, but a little too spaced out right there. Didn't quite hit the way Rennala wanted it to. Masoma, however, yeah, you got to be careful about that teleport. And there is the C projectile coming out, sniping Masoma. Rennala, another great start. Right, Rain is set up. Oh no, Masoma trying to press on Wake Up. Now you're going to have to eat some even more damage right now. Rain set up again. You always have to worry about the overheads. You have to worry about those force functions. And you also have to worry about Hilda just spacing herself out and keeping you from approaching her. Has the Vorpal Cycle, as I said before, having the Vorpal Cycle is such a potent thing for Hilda to have. So easy to snowball with, and Rennala taking game number 3. These games are going by so fast, and both of these players are playing kind of, they're playing zoners, right? I guess Kuon isn't necessarily a zoner, but can play as a zoner. So this is really interesting to see, like, how much damage, how fast these rounds are going.
Yeah, definitely. These are crazy fast rounds that are crazy swingy. A lot going on here.
It blocks the JC overhead, and there's the punish coming out. A very potent overhead because it reaches so far and can be really ambiguous whether it's going to be a high or a low. But Masoma has seen this trick many times already and has the Vorpal Cycle as well. Grid breaking Rennala, and now you're stuck here in the corner. Kuon has such crazy meter gain and can really juice their damage as much as possible whenever the opportunity arises. And now Masoma looking to take another perfect like we've been seeing in round 1, in round 2, and we'll see if that will come into reality. Rennala fighting back, swapping the sides, and Rain is set up. No perfect for you today. Are we going to cash out at the end of this combo? I think we're just going to save meter. Yeah, there it is. The Rain coming out, just looking to save meter, waiting for another opportunity to use it, or maybe just saving it for neutral or saving it for the next round because Rennala was just 1 hit away, as we saw right there. But Rennala finds the first hit here in the second round. They were just backing out. Assault. Oh no, again, you always have to worry about that laser follow-up. Even if you assault that first one, you always have to worry about that second hit. And that is where it gets tricky. Trying to approach Masoma from full screen like that. Trying to approach Masoma when he's using these zoning tools as Kuon.
Okay, and a nice DP there from Masoma, able to get this pressure back started. Putting Rennala into this corner and getting a nice air-to-air to push them out. But Rennala gets that big hit here.
Great duck. Oh no, but gets hit by that right there. And Rennala should be able to take this round. Are we going to see a Rennala win against Masoma? Are we going to send Masoma out of bracket? Or is Masoma going to fight back?
I have something to say about that. Getting a big hit here. About 4,000 damage down onto Rennala and putting him into this corner.
Yeah, this is set point for Rennala. A great block on that VO. Now you're just going to basically run that timer down to keep Rennala from using any meter for the rest of this round right here. And with such a huge advantage, what can you do? Change that, keep the pressure going.
Good blocks by Rennala, able to deal with most of this mix, and gets that throw out with that Vorpal state, with that Celestial. This is going to be a lot of damage here. Not quite enough meter to get anything, but gets the reset here, and Masoma's now in a lot of trouble.
Roomba up, 50-50. Great block on that low. Masoma unfazed. Oh, and there it is coming out. The A orb, and then the C fireball, C pinwheel, lock you down if it hits, go into a full combo. Kuon staying alive, Masoma staying alive. 2-2 right now. Just one more game for either of these players. Yeah, I'm really excited. Like, Masoma has been doing such a great job representing this character here in Uni 2. And the funny thing is, we kind of have two Kuons, technically, because Defiant played Masoma in Winners Finals against a BigBlack. So I'm really excited to see this character being represented so much right now. Overhead punish, leading to a full combo right here with insane meter gain, as you can see right here. Spending it right now. Get that Oki. Runs up, throw. Sets up the wheel once again. Yeah, every single time Masoma wins one of these, it feels very one-sided because Masoma's getting so many perfects, really collecting these perfects like they're nothing, like they're pennies. And Rennala right here struggling once again here in round number 2 of game number 5. Could we see a final round? It's not looking good. Rennala has a lot of meter, but when can you use it when you're just going to get thrown like that?
Yeah, definitely. But now Rennala getting this combo here, and we've seen how effectively these turn round to round. Any hit turns around into a win, so it's really up to Masoma here to keep their momentum and get out of this pressure.
Just playing patient from full screen right here. Knows that there isn't really too much Rennala can do from that full screen range to mix Masoma up. So just playing patient, keep that Vorpal cycle as well. And now you can really cash out if you want to right here. Are we going to build 200 meter? We will. We're going to spend that IW. Will this be enough to kill? That damage is racking up right now. Final explosion, breakdown. Masoma with 2 rounds right there in game number 5. Beating out Rennala, beating that run back, and now is moving on into what I believe is loser semifinals. Not only in neutral, but in pressure. So I'm really excited to see how this turns out.
But Atsuki does have a lot of those tools to get out of Wagner's pressure. With that parry, but Atsuki is able to interrupt the pressure strings and really make Wagner have to think about what's going on. But Mario with a good start here, going to be able to get these charges on these weapons and do a lot of damage down on the group.
But we're just DPing straight out, having none of that. Mario zooming right in, counter it with that 2A. Going to lead to some good Oki afterwards as well, once again. And we're just going to get both of those installs right there. Now you gotta be really worrying about that guard point. Oh, no more guard points. But you have to worry about that damage from the Abari as well, because if Wagner can find a single matchup, even with 2A, it can do a lot of damage, lead to great Oki. And I love that shield bash right there on that fireball right there to break it. But Salty unfazed, getting a full combo here in the corner.
Yeah, that counter hit move is going to be a lot of damage, and Mario is going to get hit again, and the trade is going to go in Salty Goku's favor, and they're going to take the round despite a rocky start.
Yeah, that's a great trade. I really like how Salty does that, you know, the dash up 6C, because even if it trades, it leaves that big launch right there, where we can combo right afterwards, similar to Nkipi with his giant counter hits. So even trying to press against it can be scary. Here we go, though. Mario keeping this pressure going in the corner on the opposite side. That's going to be a lot of damage. Are we going to cash out?
That's a Salty Goku not blocking, and Mario's able to put a lot of damage down here, and this should be the kill. And we're going into round 3 with both people having 200 meter here. Going to be an explosive round for sure.
Yep, both players with a full tank, and these neutral options are just so good. I mean, Akatsuki has great pressure options, you know, dash B, 2A, these are all great, but they just do not contest with Mario and his Wagner, with these 5As, with these 5Bs, these 6Bs. They're just so difficult to deal with, and they lead to such great conversions.
Yeah, and that veil off turning into this combo. All that veil off is going to be spent, put down well over 5,000 damage here, and taking the life lead back from Mario and putting them into pressure. Mario does have this vertical state, gets counter hit, but no conversion off of it, and we're back into Mario having their turn.
Chain shift being activated, trying to get these overheads, but once again, Salty, such an incredibly strong defense, not breaking, but does break to that throw right there. Has chain shift though, sees the option from Mario. Parry coming out. Parry can be high risk, but very high reward, as we're seeing right here. Going to the other side, backdash, 2A, keep this pressure going.
And that really shows the importance of winning this vertical cycle in these games, because being able to chain shift parry really turn this round around. But Mario is going to get that slide up into him, and not quite going to kill. The chain veil off might make it, definitely will make it kill. And Mario is going to take game 1 here.
There it is, Flamebird coming down. There's the giant laser from the sky, beam from heaven, smiting Salty in his tracks. You got Mario here taking that first game, and we're just immediately readying up, getting right back into it. Both these players want nothing more than to beat them again here in loser side, or for Mario, beat Salty for the first time here in this tournament and stay alive here on loser side.
Yeah, these runbacks are especially important for both players, because really it's the person who won the first time is going to lose. But they did it once, and it's up to them to do it again. But Mario with a crazy strong start here, waiting that DP out, is going to get a huge counter hit combo.
Oh, DP. Salty not afraid to use these reversal options. Chain shift, trying to keep Mario safe.
Counter hit, no real conversion off of it, and Salty Goku gets a nice starter here.
Down to the ground. Okay, doesn't get the conversion afterwards, but it's okay. Or no, it's not looking too great. Mario didn't confirm right there. But Salty here, 1 hit away. We're just going to spend it right there. Stay plus, trying to get in, and Mario choosing to mash. Once again, Wagner, such great Abari options, such great mash options, and can lead to so much right afterwards too. And here we go, Salty not respecting these options on Oki as either. And going to get this pretty nice combo right here. Tries to go for an air throw, but going to get punished for their troubles.
Yeah, and Mario able to get the pickup off of that whip air throw into this corner. And every single time Wagner gets a touch, it's at least 3,000 damage, no matter how it starts. And that's terrifying here for Salty Goku, who only has so much health to work with against this crazy high damage of Wagner. And that's going to close it out here. Mario up 2-0. Only has to take 1 more, and Salty Goku has quite the hill to climb up.
Yeah, I think that's the first time we saw that move as well, used on defense, especially with that shield and saw at least those guard points, where if Salty was trying to press, trying to, you know, pressure Mario on their wake up, then that can easily be used to basically just disrespect you. You know, it's literally just a shield to your face, disrespects you, disrespects the pressure that that you're trying to put on. And Mario here, 2 games up on Salty, trying to win this run back and looking so dominant right now. Salty really struggling to get much started.
Yeah, and Salty was the one who won this set the first time these two played. So it's really a lot of tension here for both these players, because Salty now down 0-2 in the match that they've won before. Changing the color of the Atsuki might be what they needed to win here.
And that's all we need. I wonder if Salty was also maybe trying to go to the, button checking. Maybe something was wrong with their buttons. That could be a possibility, and that's why we saw that that color swap, because they're swapping characters. But here we go. Salty with the new fresh coat of paint, the vanilla colors with Akatsuki. Let's see if this brings Salty victory.
Yeah, and the pressure starting out for Salty, Mario's able to block everything, but is not getting out of it anytime soon, and gets grid broken by that throw, gets the DP baited, and this is really Salty Goku's chance to bring this back. Already 4,000 damage, and these loops aren't stopping yet. About 5,000 damage total. Mario tries to escape and gets caught by the fireball, and that's going to be a drop, and Mario manages to get out, and it's not going to be quite as clean for Salty Goku as they had hoped.
Right. Oh, using that BC, air BC, and Salty finding that last hit, sticking the foot out, catching Mario, and catching Mario once again. Fails the conversion once again, though. It's really surprising to see Salty block so many of these. And I love the interaction right there. Salty recognizing that Mario is trying to go for that shield punish on the last hit of the Bitatsu, and because that would have been a free punish, instead canceling straight into that fireball and going to get this full conversion because of it, and that might be dead. I think it will.
It should.
There it is.
Yeah. 5,300 damage, close out the round here, and Salty Goku is starting their climb up this mountain, taking game 3 here, making it 1-2.
Yeah, Salty definitely not one to use record pressure all too much, but the instant recognition on what Mario tried to do on defense right there was so smart. It's really what separates Salty from the rest of the Akatsukis out there. One of the strongest Akatsukis playing the game right now. And so is Mario right here. Mario, one of the strongest Wagners to be playing the game right now. Such a strong top 8 as we've been seeing so far. And Salty looking to stay alive right here, still 1-2. So still 2 more games they need to win right now.
But Salty Goku, with these drops, has been getting punished for him. It's kind of unfortunate, but that's the third time we've seen that combo drop and Mario be able to get out and get a combo of their own. Mario going coast to coast here, but Salty Goku with a nice Abare option turns the combo around, puts Mario in this corner, and does this insane amount of damage to even the full life totals.
Right, fireball keeping that pressure going, and you always have to worry about that throw, worry about the strike. Mario trying to dash block forwards, but it's going to get caught by Salty right there. Salty on 1 round up here in the 4th game. Salty once again trying to stay alive.
Yeah, Salty's getting punished a lot here, but they're still able to just get so many favorable hits for them that it's not mattering too much yet. And a nice press out there by Salty is going to put Mario in this combo. And even up the life totals again. These games are very back and forth, very swingy.
Oh, but we're mashing 2A, and there's the easy side swap coming from Mario. Going to be a red combo, and drops it. Salty just DPing straight out of there. Parry on the guard point, and the CS in response to the parry.
Yeah, and this is looking like Mario's going to take us to a game 5 here. It's not going to have enough meters, so it's going to take one more combo, and Mario...
Oh no!
The mash out there.
That's going to be 200 meter. IW, no, drops the combo, and the parry coming out. The red missed. Salty, 2-2, bringing it from that 0-2 deficit, and we're seeing the final game. Like you said before, are we going to see a final game, final round, or is Salty going to stay dominant like he was there in game number 4?
Yeah, the reverse sweep is a very real possibility, and it seems to be getting to Mario here, as some of these hits Salty's getting in are pretty unfortunate for Mario. Nice punish there, though, and Salty starting us off strong.
has a Vorpal Vantage as well. We're seeing that dash forward 6C, but it is punishable on block, so you want to be careful about using it, and that's why Salty spent that chain shift to keep it safe. Punish coming out from Mario. That's going to be a B starter, so going to be a good amount of damage.
Yeah, but really anything Wagner does is a good amount of damage. The B starters just turn into a crazy amount of damage.
That's true. Theo, I gotta be really scared about getting hit. 2B finds its mark. Salty can easily just go for a steer ender right now. Go for the IW. Go for an easy combo. But no, we're just going to go for that toss. You get the corner advantage, and I think that's really smart.
Yeah, the IW wasn't going to kill, so putting yourself in that favorable situation is very important here. But Mario is pressing buttons again, and we're going to even up the life totals, and now it's pretty much next hit kills.
That is true. IW being spent from Mario. Mario also has the Vorpal state as well, which can be really important. And there is the guard point coming out on your wake up. You cannot DP right there. Mario instantly recognizing that, canceling straight out of it, and getting that punish there on Salty.
Oh, and Salty did not get their TK correct and got punished on their landing. And the reset here. Salty's in a lot of trouble now, having done nothing to Mario, and this is their third time getting hit this game. This could be Mario taking us out of this set.
Oh, this is so bad right now. I think there's the burning effect being applied to Salty as well. Okay, no, we're just gonna hit Mario right there, get right out of that. Throw, okay. Here's the 2A pressure coming in. No, we're just gonna go for the standard fireball. Backing up, trying to play patient. VO on the 2-1-4 series. Mario is moving on into losers semis to play against Masoma, sending Salty out of the bracket and beating the person who sent them down to losers. We saw 2 runbacks, and with both of these runbacks, the person who lost on winner's side won here on loser's side, and that's the most important part as Mario moves on. But well played to both of these players. That was an insane set. Really interesting. You know, you got the teleports, you got the fake out slides, you got the floats, you got the big lasers with their follow-ups attached to them as well. So not only is it scary to play against him when he's zoning, it's also scary to play against him when he's playing a rushdown as well. This fits Masoma really well as a character because Masoma plays these kind of characters which are versatile in many different ranges. Think Vlov in Melty Blood, or think Izanami in Blaze Blue. Incredibly strong characters, top of the tier list that just perform well at any space. And Masoma here performing well, starting off in this round, game 1 against Mario, finding another opening. Here's another combo, and the meter game is going nuts right now. Has that Vorpal cycle as well.
Yeah, this one's this matchup's pretty scary here for Wagner because Kuon has these very strong space control moves. One of Wagner's weaknesses is that she does have to get it on you, unlike a lot of the cast in this game who can just combo you from full screen, which does mean that these giant moves here from this Kuon are going to cause a lot of trouble for Mario here.
Yeah, and I like that you note that Wagner struggles against Kuon, because not only because of the zoning, but Kuon has a lot of multi-hitting moves that he likes to use for Oki. And the thing about that is that that destroys her guard point moves because they're all multi-hitting projectiles. So it becomes even scarier for Mario to try to go for these strong Abari options that work against most of the cast.
Using that IW, spending that meter, trying to just put Masoma down on health here, and trying to get this pressure started. But Masoma's blocking pretty well, but there's only so much blocking you can do, mashes out and hits Mario here. And this is looking bad for Mario.
Easy side swap for Masoma right here, spending the meter for the extra damage. Ring comes out, you try to roll, there's a punish coming out from Masoma. Masoma's just 2+ right now, and just playing a really strong, really potent rush down game. So often do you see Masoma play a very passive, sit back, shoot out those lasers, zoning game against most of these players, but something turned on within Masoma right now. Notice that he can really run his offense against Mario and is letting that rock. Masoma really needs to find options to beat these options, like float, for example, which can be matched on, but it can be scary as well. So I'm really interested to see what Mario has in store for us on defense, but also on offense with that assault overhead, finding its mark. Here's a great start for Mario, even if they got DP'd out of the corner.
Yeah, and getting that hit, not able to get a full combo, but a nice throw after the chain shift, is trying to punish Masoma doing nothing afterwards, and keeping them in this corner means that Masoma's going to be hard-pressed to get out of this, and it's exactly what we're talking about. Mario with a huge counter hit here, and this is going to be a ton of damage down.
Okay, there's the chain shift. Yeah, what Mario was trying to do right there was trying to bait out a DP, trying to bait out a VO from Masoma with that chain shift, trying to keep it safe. There's a lot of gaps within Wagner's strings, which can make it very difficult if the player knows how to fuzzy. Very difficult to use if the player knows how to fuzzy mash against them and also knows the spacing.
Yeah, and Masoma is very good at getting these DPs out in between Mario's pressure and turning this into a lot of damage. And Mario is just struggling to approach right now, and Masoma gets their hit, and this is going to be very, very close to death here.
Now, Mario is going to win the purple cycle right here, so they do have chain shift on deck if they need to use it. I don't know if they're going to really use any meter right now. Yeah, there it is. That is such a huge hill to climb that I don't blame Mario for getting thrown right there. Losing that round, but still keeping it alive here in game number 2. Still going, and there's the grid break coming through for Mario. Block on the VO attempt from Masoma.
Yeah, and this is going to be a lot of damage. No meter from Masoma, which is what they've really been pushing to their strength. This IW, just trying to do as much damage as possible, trying to waste as much time as possible of that VO, and Masoma's in a very, very sticky situation. But is able to DP out.
Flash kick. And I think it's really understated how well Masoma is playing on defense against Mario right here, because we know that Wagner's pressure can be very suffocating, but Masoma's, like Kuon doesn't have a lot of great defensive options. They have B flash kick, but is slow compared to other reversals, and they also don't have a 5-frame Abari option.
Yeah, but speaking of defense, Mario has been blocking everything. All of these flight mixes Mario's been able to hold for now, and look at the amount of grid they're building up. They're gonna reach maximum, but Masoma able to press through and taking game 2 here.
As you say it, the commentator curse, Mario getting opened up at that final moment, and Masoma, yeah, looking really good against Mario right here. We're going back to the character select screen, maybe? We're going back to the lobby, gathering our thoughts real quick, trying to figure out what to do in this matchup right now. And I respect that. You know, you're in top 8, you're in losers semis. Take all the time you need, as long as we're not running until like 12 p.m. at night or 12 a.m. at night. But it looks like
character switch. Yeah.
Okay, this is really interesting because Mario is known for the Wagner, right? But Mario also has some pockets, and Byakuya is one of them.
Yeah, definitely. Byakuya is really good, pretty good into this matchup here, because just the mix. Kuon is kind of weak on defense besides their DP, and Byakuya really exploits that.
Another thing that Byakuya exploits in this matchup as well is the zoning that Masoma will want to do with Kuon as well, because Mario as Byakuya has options like 6-6C, which are great counter zoning tools and have great conversions afterwards as well. Very consistent conversions for a character like Byakuya. But Byakuya, Mario can't really do too much with this character right now when you're stuck in the corner, and you also have a bit of a weaker defense compared to Wagner. You don't have the same kind of Abari options. You don't have the same kind of reversal options. You need meter for reversal, and you have no 5-frame. So it can be really tricky to defend against this pressure that Masoma is just letting Mario take.
Yeah, I mean, Masoma is just, their pressure on everyone has been insane on this Kuon. It's really putting a good look in for this character with both their offensive capabilities and the defensive ones, the zoning ones, but yeah, Mario getting something started here, getting thrown out of their own pressure now.
And there's 2B. And you can tell, like, Masoma a bit scared to really press on these buttons because there's very large cancel windows for Byakuya, so you want to be really careful trying to press like we're seeing right here, and lots of range as well, as you see that 5C found its mark against Masoma, and that might be the round right here, given that Mario does not drop this combo. No, you got the triple Rekka. No, we're just saving on that meter. We didn't even do the third Rekka.
Yeah, I mean, it would have probably needed an IW there to close out the round, and Mario had a pretty significant life lead, and because of their restraint there, they now get to enter this round here with 200 meter, but Masoma starting it off with the run-up throw twice, trying to bait out a tech there, but Mario doesn't fall for it, and gets rewarded with a big counter hit.
Triple Rekka Ender gets the concentrate. Oh no, drops the combo, concentrated for a bit too long, and Masoma is going to let you know that you should not be letting him out for free. Here you go, in the corner, misses that 3C, but it's okay, finds another 3C. Not going to cancel into the pressure reset though, which is really interesting. Assault, gain that cross up, Mario keeping this block going.
Oh, but there's a change shift DP. Mario can use that to get out of this pressure now and start running their own. Catches with the 2L here, and Masoma is going to have to block this web pressure.
Web pressure out. Oh, and there is the orb coming out. I think that would have not punished Mario when on most characters, but because Kuon's DP hits on both sides, that was a really smart option to use right there to beat Mario's cross-up attempt. And because of that, Masoma is going to be moving on into losers finals, where we're going to be seeing a match against BigBlack. Our top three now is between Defiant, BigBlack, and Masoma. But BigBlack does have a Tsurugi, so I'm really interested in seeing if they're going to bring out those characters or if they're just going to stick with their guns. At least in game number 1, we're sticking with our guns because Masoma is locking in with the Kuon and BigBlack on the other side locking in with the Byakuya. Let's get right into it. Losers finals.
It's a lot of times it's just better to play what you're used to, and they have been playing a lot of these characters. So it's, especially in game 1, you want to put your best foot forward and throw out the character you're most used to.
Great combo to start things off. Or BigBlack right now has the Vorpal state.
I mean, nice mash out there from Masoma, but that Vorpal state from that Byakuya is such a terrifying presence. It means anything they do is safe, their mix is safe, and they have a much better shot of getting out of your pressure with chain shift DP. But Masoma's able to take Vorpal here and get a nice throw on BigBlack.
Really aggressive right there, and we're just going to shield all that. Still gets opened up, and what's the point of winning the Vorpal cycle if you're just going to die? But no! Masoma drops the combo, and BigBlack holding on with very low life. Are we going to spend a meter right here? Yes, we will get that web setup going. Now it's time to guess. Are we going to go for a throw? Are we going to go for a strike? We're going to go for a strike right there. And Masoma staying stone cold, trying to go for a laser, but BigBlack reacting to that super flash, responding with a reversal instead.
But Masoma was mashing, and BigBlack did go for the block and managed to get the back throw out of it and take that first round.
I believe that was a 5A from Masoma right there. And the thing is, 5A for Kuon is a -4. So if Masoma tries to press 5A and doesn't cancel in front of your face, you actually get a free throw punish.
Yeah, and BigBlack starting this round off strong with that grid break, the throw in the corner, having this Vorpal state. This is very scary for Masoma to try and get out of, because as we saw last round, but the trade there, Masoma gets the better end of it and is going to get this combo down on BigBlack.
Dash B, trying to find an opening. 2B finds its mark.
Yeah, big whiff punish there, getting the counter hit, but doesn't manage to pick up the combo, and Masoma has one more chance at life here.
And it's going to take that chance and run with it like we've been seeing. 3C going straight into the pinwheel. Grid break! You try to block high in the float. No, the low is coming out. That's what makes that so scary when he's floating up there in your face. We're really choosing games right now.
Aggressive shield attempt there. Oh, he gets caught by the low. Masoma doesn't close it out, and BigBlack presses and takes the game with just a sliver of hell.
Assault J2C as a wake up option. That was crazy. But here we go. BigBlack taking that game against Masoma. Even though Masoma looked like they almost took it right there.
Yeah, that was about as close as these games get. Just a sliver of health on both sides, and BigBlack barely managing to come out on top. Masoma gonna get their pressure started first here. BigBlack gonna take their turn, but no real resources to spend for either player. For just some mild pokes here, nothing too risky. But now that Vorpal's in play, BigBlack gets to really take their turn.
And take their turn, he will, though still can't find a way to open Masoma out. And now that you're at full range against Masoma, he can just send out those lasers like that. 5C is big, but not quite that big.
Yeah, and that's really where this Kuon shines, is being able to throw out these lasers to punish moves that just aren't as big as the lasers.
Oh, great green shield right there to win that Vorpal cycle. And because of that, they got that chain shift and gained that reversal to get out of Masoma's pressure. That's what really makes watching that Vorpal cycle so important.
Oh, and the clip. They're able to let BigBlack get a hit, but not able to get a combo off of it, and Masoma's going to just take this neutral back. They're really just running such an oppressive neutral game and pressure game here. It's hard for BigBlack to get in and do anything.
Right, BigBlack taking note that Masoma is trying to go for those empty jump lows more often, so just opting to jump, get out of that pressure, get it out of it for free. Just going to concentrate, use that pinwheel as a shield. Oh!
BigBlack with a nice punish there, though, able to get this combo. Probably going to spend the meter to get this web set up on Masoma here. Yeah, uses it.
Haunted house setup, what's it going to be? You got the wall, the roof. You destroyed the floor, though.
Yeah, just going for these mids here, but Masoma with that Vorpal state is very hard to pressure here, and is going to be able to use that and a little bit of meter. And the timeout, though, BigBlack takes it. I wasn't even looking at the timer.
Yeah, timeouts have become a lot more rare in UNI too because of that higher damage, higher reward. So we're seeing a timeout right here because both of these players putting on such a strong defense.
Yeah, and another tech throw here means we're back to neutral, and these neutrals last for a while. BigBlack using that chain shift to try and stop Masoma from running their pressure, but Masoma's not scared of it and just keeps this up.
Throw. Are we going to go for another throw? No strike. Another throw. Go for one more? No? Okay, we're just going to roll out. BigBlack, though, sitting on very low life, and Masoma opens up BigBlack right there with a cross-up overhead float.
Yeah, and that caught the fuzzy blocking there from BigBlack, because it was the overhead when they were in the standing position, so that was very, very smart option there from Masoma.
All right. Corner, pinwheel up. Oh, I did not block that, and BigBlack did not block that either. That is going to be such a huge reward for Masoma right here, but not even going to get punished, thrown by BigBlack into the corner. Gold throw. Another throw, but we're going to take it that time.
Yeah, this is where these throw loops really start, though. But the meter spent from both sides means Masoma gets the advantage off of that and is going to get this throw here to close the game out.
We are just throwing back and forth right now. I throw, you throw, I throw. But Masoma immediately, after the first two, just instantly recognized, okay, you know what? I'm not going to block this one. I'm just going to go for a throw attack. And it looked like that ended up working out very well for him. I mean, Masoma has played Byakuya a lot, right? Masoma used to play Byakuya in UNI Clear, and he was one of the strongest players to do it.
Yeah, definitely. And when you play the character, you just have an extra insight into what your opponent's trying to do, and it really gives Masoma a pretty big advantage. But the tech on the gold throw, the late one, but you get a lot of time there. Masoma catching that landing.
That was a crazy option coming out from Masoma right there. And it is leading to so much reward right now. Great shield from BigBlack, but even if you win the Vorpal cycle, you have to block these mix-ups as well. I think we're going to kill right here. Masoma spending some meter. There it is.
Yep, using that chain shift to gain a lot of meter back, up to 141 for this round, even though they spent the 100. And it's going to take them not very long at all to get up to 200. And another throw here from Masoma. EP into chain shift means that this gets to be turned into a full combo. And a pretty high damage one at that.
Right, so 5A in response, but Masoma was just barely out of that range. That was insane spacing, intentional or not. But I want to say it's intentional because Masoma has been on a roll right now with a perfect.
Yeah, that was one of the fastest games we've seen all night tonight. And it was crazy fast because Masoma just was so dominant, getting every throw to connect, every hit to connect, every punish there.
Yeah, for sure. And what makes and the thing is, like, I'm surprised that BigBlack is playing so passive on defense. I mean, it is smart to be passive, especially with these frame traps, the threatening of these cancels on the moves. But Kuon doesn't have very great rebeats. He's a lot more negative than most characters. So you can actually take back your turn a lot more often if he's not using options like 3C into the C ring or using float to keep that pressure going.
Yeah, but I mean, BigBlack tried to challenge there and gets a huge counter hit down for 4,300 damage there, and BigBlack is very close to losing this round now. Couple interactions.
He's out and just 5AA in your face. Throw coming out. Oh no, now this is really bad one-hit situation, and a BigBlack choosing to mash. Oh, wake up, doesn't get the full conversion, and there's the cancel.
Yeah, but BigBlack having this change shift DP is going to be able to try and run their own offense, but they're so low. A DP here from Masoma would kill. Any hit from Masoma is going to kill here. But a nice throw from BigBlack and a huge counter hit here with the 200 meters. BigBlack might be able to convert this into a kill.
And we'll see. Are we going to spend the IW? Nope, we're just going to go for the standard. Oh no, I think we're going to go for a CVO. Yes, we will.
Yeah, and that's a lot of damage down here, but is it going to be enough? He's scaled pretty heavily, but there's not a lot of health left on Masoma.
I don't know. It's EX infinite worth, and yeah, that will be enough to kill.
5,200 damage off that combo. Every resource spent, but BigBlack is still in this game.
Yeah, and taking a round too. You know, taking a round can be a lot more important than just keeping that meter. And if you find an opening in the start of the round, great, because now you're building up meter back. Look, BigBlack is back at 100 meter.
But that's a huge hit there for Masoma. This is one of the highest damage starters Kuon has. And Masoma's cashing out some meter there, just trying to put a little more damage down, get a better situation, and another throw connects!
Wow, 5B hits anti-air, doesn't get the full confirm. 3C trying to get in.
Using
float, empty low!
Oh, but a drop, and BigBlack is able to start pressing there and get a nice combo into this corner. Probably going to spend the meter to get that extra mix set up, get that web set up.
Oh no, I think we're going to the next video? No, okay. Oh no, suddenly things are looking really bad. Tries to run right in, but wasn't blocking on the approach. Getting clipped by that laser. Masoma evening up the rounds here. Just needs to win one more round on a set point against BigBlack right now.
And that's that starter we're seeing so often turn to 3,500 damage here from Masoma. Even more if they send the meter at 4K now. And the roll is not punished, and the throw is tech.
Yeah, and there's those anti-zoning tools that I said before, that I mentioned before, like the 6-6C being really effective and leading to a full combo on hit as well. But BigBlack is really struggling to find that hit. Great tech.
Teching these throws though, and it's meaning they're getting a lot more successful, able to get that throw. That throw is so impossible to deal with if you aren't exactly guessing just that.
Love that right there. BigBlack going for the strike after the second throw, because remember last time BigBlack tried to go for a third throw and Masoma tried to throw tech it. And now BigBlack, because of that one option right there, is going to snowball so heavily to win him that game. We are now evened up 2-2. We are going the distance as always. Again, these top three players, these two players that we're seeing right here, Masoma versus BigBlack, they always just go back and forth. And Masoma starting off with a strong 3C. That's why those are the combo conversions I'm talking about, right? If they clip you low at any distance, it's going to combo.
Yeah, and a big counter hit here from BigBlack. Gonna have the meter to set up their pressure, but doesn't get it. Gets through the assault, and Masoma's in a lot of trouble now.
We're going to spend meter at the end. Yes, we will. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, and gets the hit with that web, and that's going to be BigBlack bringing us to step point here. Masoma is at a real risk of getting knocked out at third.
BigBlack really reversing the situation right here. Really wants to win against Masoma too, getting payback for last night in TNS. Trying to get at least second place, trying to get the run back against Defiant.
Oh, and a big counter hit is putting BigBlack going to be probably 1 or 2 hits away here from closing this out.
Or maybe even one good hit can kill Masoma right now.
Yeah,
you're at the danger life, orange health.
There's a lot of meter built up before this hit happens, or the celestial state could happen, and Masoma is very real risk of dying here. BigBlack at 200 meter, meaning this next hit will kill if Masoma gets caught. It has to be terrifying here for Masoma, but they're still running their pressure like normal.
And trying to win these Vorpal cycles has been so rough for Masoma this entire set because BigBlack is just content with just shielding these lasers. They are basically free grid blocks. And also Masoma has to use these floats a lot, and the float is a force function. So you're going to be spending grid along with that as well. See, we're seeing that float come out. It spent a bit of grid for the start, and Masoma trying to float forwards, trying to maintain the grid, but BigBlack is like, no, you're trying to approach me with the float. I know you can't block in the air. Anti-airs him immediately, in BigBlack 3-2 over Masoma, sending Masoma out of the bracket tonight, winning the run back. And now we'll be playing against a Defiant here. Defiant chooses to go for Kuon against BigBlack, or if Defiant is just feeling really comfortable with playing Kuon in tournaments, kind of similar to how BigBlack was really just running Sarugi through the Aegis Esports brackets all the way through pretty much most of the weeks. But this is $1,000 we're fighting for, or at least the lion's share of $1,000 that we're fighting for. So there are higher stakes involved, and you do need to win 2 first-to-3s against Defiant right now if you are BigBlack. And we were just assaulting in constantly,
and it pays off as Defiant gets this first hit. I'm definitely going to call Defiant Masoma at least once this set because the same character always throws me off, but
yeah. All right, 3C. And we're seeing a similar situation to like how Masoma likes to force these pressure resets, and no cancel on the 3C. Really smart of BigBlack to punish it with a throw right there. That is going to be negative if not spaced out correctly, and that was not spaced out correctly.
Yeah, and BigBlack getting a lot of throws here is going to actually take the life lead after getting hit first, and these webs are now so difficult for Defiant to approach through, and BigBlack is going to capitalize off of it and get this big hit here.
Spending IW, trying to make sure it kills.
Yeah,
stab that. Yeah.
Those IWs do a lot of damage now.
All right. What about those lasers? The pillars! Stopping your approach. And you can see that Defiant plays this a lot differently compared to Masoma. Defiant definitely playing a bit more passive right now, or as passive as you can get when we saw that many assaults come out in round 1. But we're just going for these pillars, going for these lasers. A lot more pillars than Masoma, definitely.
Yeah, it's definitely catching BigBlack off guard, though, especially because they just fought Masoma, who had a completely different playstyle on this character. Definitely more aggressive from Masoma, and seeing Defiant go through the zoning strategy definitely seems to have caught BigBlack off guard.
Yeah, but if you're constantly going to be zoning out BigBlack, once again, BigBlack has those counter zoning options. You saw that 6-6C finance mark against Defiant right there. Now you're stuck in the corner because of it. CS trying to block that guard thrust, but can't block it in time still, though. You still have Defiant in the corner. You have that corner advantage, but you can't keep pressure that easily, and Defiant is going to punish BigBlack for that Rekka option.
Yeah, and that round was a lot of zoning there from Defiant, and it really seemed to pay off as BigBlack kept getting hit by those pillars, and now BigBlack is stuck in this corner having to deal with this pressure and gets caught whiffing with a big counter hit.
2B2C, and there you go. There's the side swap. And we also have lots of mirror in the tank. We've gone through this drill many times already. Here's the web setup. 1, 2, 3. You got the floor, you got the roof, you got the wall. And you destroyed both the floor and the roof. And the floor and the roof, yeah.
Oh, and the trade, but Defiant is able to get the better end of it, getting another counter hit afterwards, but doesn't get the full conversion off of it. And another throw, and BigBlack's in a lot of trouble. Losing this first game against Defiant puts your momentum in such a bad state, and Defiant is going to be able to take it. And it's a huge momentum swing here for Defiant.
Hey, I really don't blame BigBlack for trying to approach Defiant right there. You saw that CS, you saw that pause screen, and that laser definitely did not look like it was going to hit him, but it did. And unfortunately, BigBlack is going to lose because of that. Here we go, Defiant with one game on deck.
Yeah, and these games are so much more valuable for Defiant than they are for BigBlack, because BigBlack has to win twice as many. But BigBlack getting a nice hit here, the first real hit of the game, and putting Defiant in this corner. Gonna have to block this Byakuya pressure.
Great job. And we've been through this drill many times already. What's going to happen, M2CC?
Oh, we got ceiling, floor, wall.
Get a table, pull up a chair. You're going to be sitting here, and you're going to take that throw combo. BigBlack, don't drop this now. Let's convert off this properly. Spending more meter. Let's kill right here. Chain shift. And there we go.
From the chain shift, pull that meter back up, and BigBlack is now entering with 150 meter despite spending 200 in that combo. Oh, and a nice whip punish there to start off the round, and Defiant's in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, a lot of trouble is a bit understated right now because you're going to get hit low by that 2B. I think that was 2B. I might be wrong. It came by so quick. But BigBlack, once again, setting up the haunted house. Where's the jump scare going to happen? Is it going to be a throw? Is it going to be a strike? No, we're just going to 2B into 2B. And there's the flash kick. Going to find its mark. That's going to destroy the web house entirely. Overhead. Great block from BigBlack. Great mash as well in response. Taking back your turn. Trade. It's all right.
Oh, and the overhead doesn't convert into a combo, and BigBlack manages to tech the follow-up throw. It gets caught by the laser trying to approach, and Defiant was close enough to be able to turn that into a full combo and put BigBlack having to block this flight mix again.
Oh no, you try to stand up against Kuon in the slide range? Not today, buddy.
Oh, using the 3D to escape, it gets caught by the jump in, and Defiant is now making this game still able to be taken here.
Yeah, but I don't think you should be feeling too bad if you're BigBlack right now because you do have that meter advantage, and it looks like you might win the Vorpal cycle as well because Defiant is backing up so often, trying to play the zoning game so often, using their force functions pretty liberally. So you're losing a lot of grid for doing these options, and now BigBlack has such a huge grid advantage and is going to win the Vorpal cycle yet again. Are we going to get Celestial? Yes, we will.
Oh, but Defiant is willing to mash even against BigBlack Celestial. Doesn't get the combo and drops it, and now there's going to be a lot of damage for BigBlack into this Defiant Skuon here. And he doesn't get the setup though. They're just going to have to be normal pressure, like Defiant just guard thrusts out.
Oh, great response, great punish, great shield from Defiant right there. Recognizing what BigBlack was going to do right there and is punishing it accordingly. 3.7k on deck. Don't jump, the ring's up high. Laser coming in, we're not going to approach this time.
Yeah, Defiant able to win that Vorpal cycle. They're able to use that chain shift, but BigBlack has such an easier time gaining this grid here. It's very hard for BigBlack to win these Vorpal cycles, but it doesn't even matter. Defiant gets the hit, and it's going to be 2-0 here. Not quite.
Staying alive, didn't quite have the meter to kill, and BigBlack taking it back. What do you say about Defiant taking it 2-0? Nah, we're even up here, 1-1.
One color.
I think Defiant was just like, you know what? I don't really mind changing my colors right here. I just want to get back into the match, and I don't blame them. Anti-air coming out from BigBlack immediately. Stay out of the air. I'm not going to contest you in the air, but I can contest you from the ground with that giant normal.
Oh, BigBlack able to get that low catch there, putting Defiant under a lot of damage. BigBlack does have the meter to set up this pressure. Doesn't quite get the combo, but gets a reset with that web on the floor. And this throw means that this web gets set up, but Defiant's not scared to mash through the webs. It's a huge hit. BigBlack does have a lot of meter, but meter doesn't help you block that 4-way.
It does grant you a meter reversal though, so that is important to have because once again, Byakuya has no 5-frame and only has access to a meter reversal as there you go, as an invulnerable option, and we're seeing it come out right there. You got to respect that chain shift as BigBlack takes the first round here.
Yeah, I mean, that was crazy good there from BigBlack. Using that chain shift DP, it's always such a strong option, especially against the Kuon, who has these gaps in their strings.
Was that 2C, 2C? Okay. You know, I respect it.
I mean, Defiant got hit by it, so...
Yeah, Defiant sure didn't.
And here's our setup. Defiant gonna get caught. It's pretty hard to do anything about that, to block whatever the Byakuya throws out, but a lot of damage. Down, chain shift, build up this meter, bail off, send this combo. Gonna go for the super here, the IW to close this one out. BigBlack going up 2-1 here.
We're going for as much damage as possible. Defiant here dying with a full tank, 200 meter on the table. It is just spilling all over into the trash because now we're going into the next game and it will not be useful anymore because we're going to clean the slates. We're going back to 0 meter, 0 grid, full health. And BigBlack here with the lead.
Yes. Although if BigBlack does win this one, they do still have to win 3 more because they are on loser's side and do get reset.
That's true. So technically, it isn't really a lead.
It's still pretty strong position to be against Defiant. 1 game away from a reset here, but Defiant doesn't want to give it up. Gonna get that nice combo starter with all this corner carry. Send them into this wall here.
Yeah, going to be double float. You're going to lose the Vorpal cycle because of that. That was a lot of expensive. that was very expensive. And I like that chain shift right there, Defiant knowing that there was very little time on the Vorpal gauge left. So, you know, why not spend it, get a bit of meter, keep that pressure going. And BigBlack is going to get opened up, trying to find a time to press. But unfortunately, that was the wrong time to press right there. And again, another wrong time to press. Big counter hit for Defiant. Drops the combo. So many combo drops for both these players. Not only in this set, but also between Masoma and the sets before as well. So much nerves on the line, so much on the line. And BigBlack, a pixel of life remaining, the magic pixel. Can we do it? Setup is active, but the Bird Fox extension gets hit by that BTP.
Going for the flight mix. BigBlack not watching their head. Gets caught. Sent into this corner again, but manages to mash out of the drop combo. Defiant doesn't get hit, but does have to give up this pressure.
Well, coming out, great blocks right there. That's a free punish. Doesn't have the meter to cancel it. Doesn't have the chain shift to cancel it. And now BigBlack
blocks from BigBlack. BigBlack blocking all of these ambiguous overheads.
And just doing such a great job of mashing against Defiant when they try to go for these float cancel pressures, right?
Yeah, I mean,
because like without
a lot of this float pressure out, getting a lot of hits off of it, but BigBlack is doing a lot to dissuade them, whether it's just winning the Vorpal cycle, getting a lot more Gerd, because Kuon is one of the most grid-hungry characters in the game. Just has to use it a lot. Very hard to win Vorpal, but BigBlack is taken down, and it's 2-2 here.
Oh, and this is such a difficult position to be in right now because Defiant is just 1 game away from winning grand finals, from winning this entire tournament, getting the lion's share of the $1,000 on the line, sponsored by Hot Pockets. But BigBlack still needs to win 1 more game, and that's only just for the reset. Only for the reset. BigBlack still has 3 more games to win after that as well.
It's still a long climb here for BigBlack, but they're pretty well positioned to do it, being even on this set count, 2-2 here. Defiant does not want to take us to a reset, coming out swinging, getting the first combo onto BigBlack.
Always gotta worry about that second hit. And oh no, yeah, Defiant's just gonna snowball from here on out now.
Yeah, it's going to be very hard for BigBlack to escape this. But Defiant isn't able to get the full pickup off that, so BigBlack still has at least one more chance here.
Alt forward. We haven't been seeing too many assaults come out from Defiant anymore. We've just been seeing a lot of backwards floats into the lasers a lot more often. And now that one assault finally coming out, BigBlack was ready to block it, but not the string afterwards. As Defiant here on tournament point, on set point, just needs to win one more round. They know that. They're trying to play as patient as possible, but BigBlack is not playing patient. Knows that you're trying to spam these lasers, trying to keep him at bay, but no, we're just going to assault right in, get that hit, and get that Vorpal cycle along with it. Here's the webs set up. What's it going to be? A VO? Oh, no, that is the worst option you could have done right there, because now you're going to run that meter down for yourself. And now BigBlack can just set up freely right afterwards yet again.
But the VO timer is still going on. So Defiant uses it to guard thrust and get out of there. BigBlack has such a ridiculous grid advantage here. It's going to be so hard for Defiant to get anything started because that chain shift DP is such a serious threat. But Defiant does it anyway, gets the hit on BigBlack here.
Chain shift coming out, just out of range of that 5A. That could have been real scary. Runs up 5A, 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 2C. Trying to prod
cycle though.
Yeah, prod and probe. BigBlack trying to force an option out, trying to get an option out right here, and Defiant does finally find one, finds another one too, counter hit, and has a lot of meter to really take the distance. No!
Drop and the guard thrust to put Defiant into this corner. It's so
one more combo.
That's it.
Defiant finds the hit.
Yeah, no drop. Defiant did it. Defiant was a 3-2 against BigBlack here to close out the tournament and win this money.
Defiant here, your first place winner for the Aegis Esports X Hot Pockets Showdown.